Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Kudrat, and like you know already, on this platform I discuss fully funded scholarship opportunities, internships, and topics surrounding sustainability, agriculture, forestry. But currently, because fully funded scholarship opportunities are beginning to open in numbers, I focused on scholarship recently. So this is to inform you that the Erasmus Mundus Masters in Sustainable Catalysis Sucat currently open to interested, I'll say eligible applicants. Yeah, let's check the objective of Sucat. Let's check who are eligible. Let's check the deadline for this currently open application. And let's see what the selection committee will be looking at to select the awardees. This is a fully funded Erasmus Mundus scholarship under which you can earn up to 1,400 euros per month as a student. Your insurance covered, your visa application, you get your admission letter with which you can apply for visa and everything. Let's check the information on that SUCAT. So this it is based on sustainable chemistry and catalysis, and the main objective is to provide expertise and knowledge on all declinations of catalysis, both homogeneous, heterogeneous, and enzymatic, and also sustainable chemistry. So if you find any of those interesting, if you've studied chemistry, please go for it. If you've studied biochemistry, go for it. It is generally eroded for different reasons. They are trying to explain European leadership in catalysis. So one of them is the decrease in funds for fundamental research and all. You can read all this, but the major focus is this first paragraph, which I've read. For this opportunity, let's see if we have, let me see if I can find a deadline. I love to check the deadline before anything. Let's check the deadline. And that's what I advise people to check. Let's see deadline. I don't know if we have it here. So, okay, the funding got exhausted earlier, but recently when I talked about Erasmus Mundus program that got their funding renewed, I had Sucat under the list. You can check the content if you've not watched. I discussed that about 3 months ago. So let's check. We don't have that. Let's check. Read everything on the website, please, before you submit or even before you start your application. But with this content, you know what you really. So first semester, you'll be focusing on green chemistry, analytical tools, fundamentals of this, LCA and all. Second semester, you'll be focusing on circular economy and all. If you find any of this interesting, they will really help you write a good motivation letter, understand all, and I wish you all the best with your application. They have one of the universities in France, one in Italy, and very thoroughly you might uh, discover that the student will have a linear mobility track. Under that, you will not need to choose where you want to study, where you want to study. That means all the students will have to follow the same path. So read every information on the website. Let's see how to apply. There we'll find the requirement. So the 2026 to 2028 intake is open, and that's why this video is being recorded. And the deadline is February 19th, 2026. That means I'm making the video on 31st October. You have the whole of November, the whole of December, the whole of January, and 18 or 19 days in February. That depends on where you are currently, where you are applying from. And if you've not watched my video on 15 facts about Erasmus Mundus, please do. I recommend it. I'll be attaching a playlist that I've named Complete and Easy to Follow Erasmus Mundus Guide for interested applicants. Please check. I've also talked about how this time zone will affect your application. This 11:59 p.m. I think this is Belgium time. How it can affect your application. Please check the. Let's check the requirement. Let's check the requirement. You need to fill an online form. Yes. Follow instructions strictly. Make sure all your applications are submitted in English. Make sure you completed a BSc or almost completed, maybe in final year, pursuing a degree in chemistry. I'll advise biochemistry also to apply. Yeah. So student okay. Make sure you follow instructions. Those are not okay. These are the documents I was looking for to. You need your certificate, you need your transcript. If you're a final year student, you can see it here. Yeah, if final year student, make sure you have your statement of results that has all your grade from 100 level till the maybe you have one single semester left. You need a CV, robust CV, maximum 2 pages. Make sure you follow instructions. If you don't have that yet, create with this. And I also have the step-by-step guide on how to create the CV in the playlist attached to the video. Check the top right corner before the end of the video. You will find it. I have my CV shared. I have the step-by-step guide. I shared my motivation letter. I talked about reference letter and everything, even highlights. I talked about everything. So I shared my own proof of residence there. You need your passport or a valid ID card. ID document. You can use your resident permit if you have it. You need your proof of current and exact place of residence. Make sure you are following instruction. Current and exact. Make sure you have your full address on the proof of residence. I shared my own in the playlist attached to the video. You need a motivation letter, no format. So you can check mine to really help you. And also you need to prove your English language fluency. And you need to provide TOEFL, IELTS, TOEIC, or equivalent as a proof of this. And okay, only these are acceptable. However, if you hold a previous degree in English language, this is for Nigerians, Ghanaians, Indians, and people who have studied the English language, you can provide a certificate of a proficiency letter from a university. If you don't know what that means, it's in the playlist. I shared mine. I got samples from different awardees from about 7 other universities in Nigeria. So you can compare and see. That is to ensure that you know what a proficiency letter is. And you can also get it from your own universities where you are currently studying or where you graduated from. So good news for Nigerians and for everyone who have studied in English language. You can use your proficiency letter and also know that letters from your individual teachers will not be accepted. It must be from a university carrying the logo, carrying the name from your university, head of faculty, registration office, not a lecturer. It's not a recommendation letter. No, sir. So you need 2 recommendation letters from 2 different teachers or researchers or professionals. So they are not specifying. They don't also have a format. Please write them to tell them to write a recommendation letter for you. And I also advise you send them your CV so that they know what and you inform them about the objective of Sucat so that they know what exactly to put in your recommendation letter. Yeah, guys, I wish you all the best with your application. Do not forget to subscribe before you go. Do not forget to share. If you have anyone who have studied chemistry, share them these opportunities. Life-changing. Fully funded opportunities are life-changing opportunities. You don't need to worry about financial difficulty while studying. And also under Erasmus, you earn multiple degrees. Joint master's opportunity. You need 2 referees. You need their email addresses. I recommend you use the organizational email addresses like .so.edu.ng.edu.car.ac.uk .organization.org or .ng. You understand? So it has to be different than 2. Okay, that means you need 4 references. 2 will write you letters and 2 will um provide their details. They may also be contacted. You need 4 people now. So other requirements you consider relevant if you've completed online courses, certificate from maybe trainings, internship, and all. Please provide it. And the selection committee, after you've done your part, the selection committee will be grading you following this. They'll be checking the academic record that you have already, They'll be checking your certificate and transcript. And if you study chemistry, biochemistry, I think, and you have a good grade already, you have a 2-1, please apply. If you have up to 18, 19, 20, 15 here, fine. Scientific background, research experience, your internship experience, and all will amount to 20, and your recommendation letter has 10, level of English language 20. So this 20 means our advice, if you have your IELTS or TOEFL or any of the exam tests already, please put it in. So you know that we can guess that all this exam and the proficiency letter we grade differently, you understand? But if you don't have it, please put in your application. Practical experience, your research experience, what you've done so far in labs and all related to catalysis and all. Please write everything in your CV motivation letter. And motivation letter at 10%. If you don't know what motivation letter is, I've shared mine in the playlist attached to the video. And interview, shortlisted candidate will be invited for interview and the final selection will be done. I really wish you well with your application and I look forward to celebrating you next year. And read all the information, follow everything strictly, and you'll do well. They also have more information that you must hold a bachelor's degree in chemistry or similar studies. So the similar studies I consider biochemistry relevant. Please put in your application, put in all your best. And yeah, read all the information, expand and read. I look forward to celebrating you. Don't forget to share, subscribe, support the channel. Hopefully, very soon we start sponsoring higher TOEFL for people who are not financially capable to get their means of identification like passport. Hopefully, as the channel grows, I'm looking forward to giving back to society. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.